Good morning, everyone. Jesus Christ. Alright, so it's new. Never mind, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the McDonald's grab your food with handcuffs challenge.
That's not even a challenge. This is just funny at the time. Thank you. Oh, I have 2 orders.
What's up?
2 orders.
Orange juice?
No. 2 orders.
Totally what I said.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
You guys play, right?
No, not like that. It's just fake. We were just trying to see what you would say. Alright, bye. Have a great one.
Very good.
We made a film.
Let's talk about that.
Why did we have to say it? So this is kind of like our first time just sitting down just talking with the camera. It's a little weird. We made a film, or we've been working on a film, and it's kind of still a work in progress. Still have a couple things to do with it, but yesterday we planned out somewhere to film because all the other places that we thought about doing, if we did that and we got caught, it just wouldn't end well because we're doing stuff with like dirt bikes and stuff, and it's loud, and you know, it would be inevitable. You know, doing stuff like that in a public place, it would be inevitable. People would hear it. Someone would call the cops or security or something. And we were trying to do our best to avoid that. And we did. We found a good place to do it. But we had a very, very restrictive time constraint. So right when they closed at 5, we left work early to get there because we normally get out at 6. You know, we got all of our friends ready, or the people in the film, which is Joey, Brandon, and Kevin, and me. We're in the film, and we got everything ready. You know, we left work early. We got the bikes. We went there, and just things didn't work out as well as we would have liked. You know, trying to get the shots that we want, they take hours. It takes hours to get good, clean shots. You know, good lighting, everything you need to make something look good in a film. It takes a lot of time. And we had about 30 minutes. And we got lucky. We kind of pushed it to about an hour because that's what we were originally going for. But I guess just, you know, we have to work with other people's time. And it wasn't on our side.
Like, Brandon had class at 6.
Yeah, Brandon had to leave
at 5:30.
So the reason that we had to work in just multiple time frames. You know, we wanted to go piece by piece, but we had to jump ahead like 3 steps and then go back to account for the fact that Brandon had to leave early for class.
And he was like the main part where he
was in the main shot. So, you know,
and that happens not in the beginning of the whole the film. It happens towards, well, the action sequence. It happens like towards like, I want to say the 3/4 of that whole sequence. We had to film the 3/4 first before we could even finish the first. And then that 3/4 led to decisions being made about how the beginning parts were going to be shot because we had to change some setup in order for proper lighting and all that stuff. But the way we were able to shoot whatever's going to be seen in the frame had to, you know, look same. You know, in cinema terms, there's like a term called what is it called? I don't know. It's basically like if a character in a film was wearing a blue tie and in the next shot he was wearing a green tie, that doesn't work. So that's what I mean. Our setup had to be the same, but then since we had to change it, my framing positions were limited to certain shots being really not so good looking.
Yeah, and you know, I got in the car and I said to Sid that, you know, we do our best to make, you know, as good as physically possible videos and quality we can. And I said that I felt last night was not worthy to be put onto our channel. I felt that it needs to be redone, and I would not feel comfortable putting that out there.
But then it's still not edited. So that's what I was telling him. Wait till I edit the whole thing so we can see if it is, or if it is like, okay.
Well, so we'll see. Mm-hmm. We'll go ahead and edit it. Chances are we might end up putting it on our channel anyways as kind of like a learning experience, because we don't do much action films. And I think it'd be very fun to kind of broaden our horizon to do more action type stuff, because it's just fun in general. You know, last night it wasn't, and nothing that we were doing was safe. We had, the dirt bikes, we crashed once, luckily only one time, because it was just, poor or just miscommunication between all of us. And, we want to expand. We want to do more action type stuff, but to do that type of stuff, we need certain locations, we need time. And we didn't have either of those.
And somehow in the end we were able to get this good location, but then
it was still a bust.
Yeah. Like, it didn't really fit it, but then that was the only thing that we
really had, yeah.
And when we want to film things like with dirt bikes and like guns, like fake guns, not real ones, we're not at the level of doing a feature film where, there's actual people who go out to get special permission and permits. We can't do that. But then we can't even, we're not able to film those big budget movies either. We want to start trying to film small, which we have been, but we want to, upper our horizon by like doing, things that are more, cinematic and like action and like horror, but like having different locations and settings and lighting and all that stuff. But yesterday would have been totally fine if we just had enough time.
Yeah, and we didn't have like people. It's fun, but I just want everyone to understand why this film that we are making may not be perfect, and that we're going to work our best to.
We don't know.
We don't know yet. We don't know.
We just have a bunch of shots. It's still not edited, and I don't want to edit any of it until we have everything completed, because that's when you get into this phase of coma where you have something already edited, but then when you put in new shots, you're like, it doesn't really have a flow. So I can't really edit now. So we had to wait till we finish filming, which is only like 2 more scenes, which is, yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be our vlog for today.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really fast.
It's different. Different.
That was really different.
But, yeah. So,
how many minutes? 12 minutes, not bad.
Bear in mind that it may not be perfect, but in the future we're going to do our best to make them look as good as we can.
Leave me alone! Stop! Stop! Leave me alone! Ah, leave me alone!
Dude, you just dropped your keys, man.
Jesus Christ, man, what's wrong with you? Why were you running in the first place? Give me my keys. Stupid fucking piece of shit, German.